Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. With me today, Alan Smith, and we've got a match from the Barclays Premier League for you.
Yeah, thanks Martin. Delighted to be here, as I always am for these occasions.
And here we've got for you today Aston Villa, and they play Everton. If anyone's going to give Everton an edge in this game, it could be him.
Well, it's his pace over 5 yards, over 10 yards that is so impressive, and he can leave defenders for dead.
The Aston Villa team for this game. Brad Guzan starts in goal. Ali Sissoko starts with Alan Hutton as the fullbacks. Ashley Westwood plays with Idrissa Gueye in central midfield. It's good to see them going with two strikers today. Got the Everton lineup for you. Joel plays in goal. Brian Oviedo starts with Seamus Coleman as the wide defenders. Gareth Barry starts with James McCarthy in central midfield. Romelu Lukaku is the sole striker today. Well, I guess it was your ambition as a boyhood Villa fan to play here at Villa Park. When did that first happen, Alan?
Oh, it was in the early 80s for Leicester. Tended to do quite well here. Your family's up in the stand, and it was always a big game for the Brummie, returning to the really old and famous football ground.
Jonathan Moss is the man in charge today. Well, a lot of anticipation about this game. Aston Villa have got it going in the first half. That's a real tussle between the two of them to try and get the ball. Well, they're in a good position here. Eye-catching football, really. It just got to a stage where they actually took the eye off the ball, literally, and they've lost the ball. There's the ball in. He's got his shot off now. Oh, and just over the bar. Mirallas. Oviedo. Coleman. Ross Barkley. Mirallas into the attacking third. Not a good challenge by the defender. Kevin Mirallas. Coleman. Keeping the move going.
If you look at the coaching manual, you don't defend like that. He's got caught too square to his man there. Poor.
Alan Hutton. Leandro Bacuna. Westwood. Really strong tackle, and the ball's gone out for a throw. Jordan Ayew. That's not a good cross at all, and easy to defend. It's a very challenging fixture, this, isn't it, for Aston Villa?
Oh, without doubt, I'm sure the manager in that dressing room would have emphasised that. They cannot afford to be anything less than at full throttle.
Phil Jagielka. Towards Lennon. Jagielka. McCarthy. Over to Lennon. To Barry. Coleman. Now Lennon. Coleman. Goes for it with a fist. Bon Lahore. Seen a pass, cut it. One or two tackles early on. He's given the free kick here. He's going to get his message across the ref. Gone out for a throw. Barry. Oviedo. And that will be a throw. Micah Richards. Leandro Bacuna. Hutton. Giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing. Micah Richards. Richards. Ross Barkley. Here's McCarthy. James McCarthy. McCarthy, and the assistant referee has raised his flag for offside.
So difficult, these decisions, but when he looks at the replay tonight, I think he'd be pleased, the linesman, he got it right.
And that will peter out that attack. It's the goalkeeper's ball quite easily. Throw in to come. Kieran Clark. Westwood. Well here. He's going to cross it. Back off the bar. He's right in. They've got him to score here. That was a moment where they thought they scored, but the assistant has ruled it out.
Well, the defence pushed up as one, and I think they've caught him offside there.
Well, this must have been very tight indeed, but we get the advantage of another look that the officials, of course, don't.
No, and it was such a close call, but the defence had squeezed and caught the lad offside, although he tucked it away well.
Coleman. Jolien Lescott. Idrissa Gana Gueye. Here comes the cross, and he claims the cross. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged. Idrissa Gana Gueye.
Real good contest between these two as they jostle for possession.
Lukaku. Ross Barkley. And in goes the cross.
I thought he'd switch it to his stronger foot, but he went with the weaker one, and it showed, Alan.
Yeah, a bit of a swinger, wasn't it? I think that would have been a goal on his other side.
Richards. Here's a chance to whip it in. And there is some backup for him in this position. Now Clark. Jordan Ayew. Hutton. Brilliant football from this team. Put it in well. Ross Barkley. Trying to widen the approach play here, but it's out for a throw-in. Idrissa Gana Gueye. Richards. Westwood. Mirallas. Jordan Ayew. Shots on here.
Well, he's had a go.
Well, if you don't buy a ticket, as they say, and fair play to him for having a crack.
To get it wide, and it was a good idea, but he couldn't find his supporting player.
Micah Richards.
Gueye. Westwood. Lescott.
Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Micah Richards.
Ross Barkley. And shoots! Well, that's not even close. Thanks to our technicians, we can see again the attempt from Agbon Lahore.
He struck it with real power, Martin. I'm not sure if the keeper would have got to that if it had been on target.
He's read that well in midfield to get them on the ball. And it's back now with Aston Villa.
Leandro Bacuna. Gueye. Leandro Bacuna. Jordan Ayew. Marvellous tackle. Ross Barkley. Kieran Clark. Ali Sissoko. Ross Barkley. He's cut out the pass, intercepting if you like, and now can go on the attack maybe. Can he do it? Hit the post! Hit on the volley. Up for grabs here. Well, it's got away from him. Ali Sissoko. Idrissa Gana Gueye. Leandro Bacuna. Oh, and goes across. And it's a heading chance now. It's a terrific effort, but not, in the end, quite good enough to put them in front. Aaron Lennon. Leandro Bacuna. And the cross is in. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. Kevin Morales. Now Barry. Aaron Lennon. Well, he's been dominating the match with the quality of his passing. James McCarthy. Alan Hutton. Well, they've stopped the game here because that's a foul by Coleman. Oviedo. Aaron Lennon. Very good passing from this team. Throw-in coming up. They've got the ball rolling again straight away. Julian Lescott. Leandro Bacuna. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. He's got to cross it. Good take by the goalkeeper, but no pressure on him. Two more minutes to play of added time. Here's McCarthy. Morales. James McCarthy. Now Barry. Idrissa Gana Gueye. Micah Richards. Well, they're in a good position here. Oh, looking for that first. So it's half-time and we're still waiting for that first goal. Well, the word average comes to mind about his first half. What do you think, Alan?
He's been a shadow of his normal self out there. So unlike him, and hasn't had a chance hardly.
Going to cross it. Back off the bar. He's right in. They've got him to score here. Hit the post. Everything set for the second half. Good forward play from them. Aston Villa giving away the free kick. It was their foul. Booking from the referee, yellow card.
Well, maybe on another day he could have had a little quiet word, but out comes the card.
Well, you run the risk when you go to ground like that with a slide tackle of getting into serious trouble.
When you attempt a slide tackle like that, you've got to time it perfectly, and he didn't.
Those defenders just trying to seek an advantage here. Player is going to pay a price for trying to get too close to the ball.
Yeah, he tried to get away with it, but he hasn't.
Here's the cross, and here's the shot. Working hard to try and get the goal that will put them into the lead. Ross Barkley. James McCarthy. Barry. Passing in front of the opposition, but they're still keeping the ball. That's important. Ross Barkley. Now Lennon's cross. Terrific stop. And Everton have a corner. The shot's on. Very good stop here. That
It'll be a corner for Everton. Goes for it with a fist. Coming on for Everton, a substitute. And he's dispossessed. Aaron Lennon. He's spotted a teammate and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. Westwood. Trying to find an opening, not panicking. Now a throw-in.
Substitution in progress. Going on now is...
Yeah, signs that he'd lost his head, actually, and he was going to get sent off, having already been booked.
Ross Barkley. It's good work between these two.
It's a diagonal ball to switch the play here.
McCarthy. To Barry. Kevin Morales. Ross Barkley. He's got his shot off now. Great work by the goalkeeper. The ball is his and he's made sure he's protected it. Here's McCarthy. Oviedo. Well, here comes the support. He's gone and won the ball with a very good tackle. Jordan Ayew. Gay. Shot on! He's kept it out.
Well, we've been privileged to watch two top goalkeepers. Both have been in majestic form, really, and both with clean sheets still.
Oh, that's great work by the goalkeeper.
Well, there is an injured player, and the teams haven't put the ball out. It is the referee who has called a halt.
Number 5.
So the referee dropping the ball, and he's, as instructed, really giving it back to the opposition, and on we go.
Jordan Ayew. Richards. Jordan Ayew. Westwood. Oviedo.
Aston Villa going to make a change here.
Well, he saw the guy could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. Jordan Ayew. Jordan Veretout. Hutton. Bon Lahore. Jordan Veretout. The opposition back off, they could be in trouble when the ball gets to here. And shoots! That's a spectacular save. Not turning the ball around, he's hung on to it. Kevin Morales. We can tell he knows the game. He had a sixth sense there to get to the right position and nick the ball. Oviedo. Now Barry. Aston Villa have possession again. Richards. Well, it was easy on the eye, but in the end pretty easy to defend against. Out for a throw and over the touchline.
Well, he was a red card waiting to happen. You can see why the manager has brought him off after that yellow.
Jordan Veretout. Nice bit of interplay between these two. Westwood. Lukaku. It's Everton's turn to attack. Romelu Lukaku. Coleman. Ross Barkley. And they're keeping the ball now, passing it nicely. Into the goalkeeper's hands, and not really challenged the keeper then. Coleman. It's a decent cross. Idrissa Gana Gueye. Jordan Veretout. Jordan Ayew. And the ball's taken from them, they've lost it now. Here's McCarthy. Morales. Oviedo. Now Barry. He's going to try it! And this is a goal!
A goal from De La Feu, and he's not hit it with power, has he? But he's certainly hit it with accuracy.
Well, they want to see this again, this goal. So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Jordan Veretout. Micah Richards. Ali Sissoko. Free kick against Everton. Yellow card, it goes to the Everton man.
Strong challenge, and he didn't get the ball.
Rash, Alan, reckless.
Yeah, I think so, and it was a poor tackle. It was badly timed.
He's got his fist to it.
Mirallas. Lukaku. Kevin Mirallas. Oviedo trying to find an opening, not panicking.
And now the shot! At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save.
It's good work between these two.
Shot on!
Well, narrow margins in the match and in this incident.
Yeah, not far off. I think that would have made a difference to the outcome if it had gone in.
It is coming to the business end of this match, isn't it? And they're still looking for that elusive goal.
Yeah, the crowd trying to gee up their players, trying to get behind them, trying to produce a bit better than we've seen so far.
Ali Sissoko.
The shot's on! What a goalkeeper this fellow is.
Well, the more they throw at him, the more determined he is to keep a clean sheet. Oh, yet another great stop. I think he's going to earn a clean sheet here if it carries on like this.
Barkley!
What a fine save. And he's met it with his head. Very good stop here. Well, they've got a corner now and possibly a chance to add to their lead.
Goalkeeper hangs on.
And that tackle has got him the ball. Oviedo. And there is some backup for him in this position. Keeps it going well. That's very good link-up play.
And here's the shot. Oh, it's the post.
If he had a cap on, he could throw it on the ball. It's that simple for the goalkeeper.
And he claims the cross.
It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged.
Barkley. Well, let's have another look at that, because it was a very, very tight call. They were in otherwise.
When I saw it, first time of asking, I thought he was on, you know, but looking at the replay, what a good decision from the linesman that was.
The number's gone up. As far as added time is concerned, it's 4.
Well, that should give these players some encouragement, because they've been playing pretty well, and they just need to take the chances now.
Julian Lescott. Richards. Good take by the goalkeeper, but no pressure on him. Julian Lescott. Westwood. Lescott. Idrissa Gana Gueye. He's cut out the pass, intercepting if you like, and now can go on the attack maybe. To Barry. And here comes the counter-attack. Morales! He's kept it out. And in comes the header. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. Coleman. Goes for it with a fist. Lukaku! There's still just one goal down, and it's really down to the goalkeeper that's the situation.
Yeah, it could have been over a long time ago had it not been for their number one.
Morales. Fine cross. Final score here, 1-0. Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
He was always the man to watch for the opposition, but they couldn't keep tabs on him at the vital moment there when he grabbed that goal.
Gonna cross it. Back off the bar. He's right in. They've got him to score here. Cut out the pass, intercepting if you like. And now can go on the attack, maybe. Can he do it? Hit the post! The shot's on! Very good stop here. And here's the shot. Oh, it's the pass.